There is an inspiring one-liner that says, people who cannot hate the devil cannot love God. Ang katawhan nga dili makig-away sa demonyo, dili makahimo sa paghigugma sa Ginoo. Mga igsoon, adunay kamatuoran kining maong panultihon. Jesus also made this clear to us. No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. This, I believe, is an important reminder because some of us think that we can continue doing evil and worship God at the same time. Adunay uban kanato nagtuo nga mahimo ang pagbuhat og dautan basta lang mosimba og Domingo. The readings today remind us that this cannot be so. In the first reading, for example, the prophet Amos strongly criticized the merchants who enrich themselves by cheating the poor, fixing their scales, making false balances, and selling the rejects of the wheat. In spite of their unjust practices, these people appeared pious inasmuch as they observed faithfully the Sabbath law, refraining to do business during specific times and fulfilling the required sacrifices to God. The prophet Amos, however, declared boldly that God was not pleased by their offerings and sacrifices because their hearts were evil and full of deceit. Magpahinumdum ni nato sa istorya sa usa ka tag-iyag tindahan diha sa merkado. Usa ka gabi ni ana, miingon siya sa iyang katabang, "Inday, ang sako sa bugas gikuhaan na ba nimog 2 ka kilo?" Mao man day ilang pamaagi sa pagpanikas ba. Nya mitubag tong katabang, "Oo ma'am, nakuhaan na." Unya miingon na pud siya, "Inday, ang usa ka sakong asukar, nakuhaan na ba nimog 2 ka kilo?" Yamingon po ng katabang, "Yes ma'am, nakuhaan na." Kunya midugang pagyud, "Inday, ang taro sa mantika, imo na bang gikuhaag 2 ka botilya?" Nya mitubag tong katabang, "Yes ma'am, nakuhaan na." Kunya miingon dayon ang tag-iya, "Hala, Inday, saka na diri kay magampo tas rosaryo." Such attitude is seriously wrong. We cannot cheat people and love God at the same time. We cannot treat people unkindly and be prayerful at the same time. We cannot be arrogant in the office and look pious inside the church. We cannot be corrupt and religious at the same time. The first book of John, chapter 4, verse 20, clearly stated that if we claim to love God but don't love our fellow men, we are liars. In other words, our love is nothing. In today's gospel, Jesus invited someone to live his sinful life and follow him. That guy's name was Matthew. Being a tax collector, Matthew would easily fall into the same category with the corrupt merchants that the prophet Amos had confronted. The tax collectors during Jesus' time were hated by the Jewish people for 2 reasons. First, they often took for their pockets a portion of the taxes they exacted from the Jews. Kanabang pagkubra sa buhis, ang uban ilang ibulsa. So masuko gid ang mga tao nila. And second, they were considered collaborators of the Roman occupiers and therefore traitors to their own people. My dear brothers and sisters, Matthew was undeniably a sinner. But he showed openness to the invitation of Jesus for conversion. Immediately after the Lord had called him, Matthew left the tax booth and invited the Lord into his house for dinner. Commentators consider this a symbolic action that shows Matthew's change of heart from a sinner to a disciple of Jesus. Today, we are celebrating our beautiful city's Charter Day. The people of Tagbilaran and the rest of the Boholanos are known to be religious and God-fearing. Kalipay nato na, basta bulanon, Diyos nun. Bisan asa kuno sa kalibutan, mo paingon ang bulanon, kabalo mo, unsay iyang unang pangitaon, simbahan. Anak ka Diyos nun, ang mga bulanon. Unya, kung wala siya makitaan, ang iyang unang paningkamutan, magtukod og simbahan. We are very proud of that and happy to be known as one. But today's readings challenge us to examine closely our religiosity and piety. Are we genuine in loving and worshiping God? Do we practice the faith in our daily lives, at home, at work? Are we honest and just in our business or work-related transactions? Atong pag-ampo o paghinaot, nga kana atong mapamatud-an sa atong inadlaw-adlaw nga kinabuhi. With all humility and honesty, kitang tanan, we have to accept that sometimes we also fail to be truthful or to follow Jesus wholeheartedly. And so today, we need to ask ourselves, like Matthew, are we open to the message of Jesus for repentance and conversion? Are we also eager to invite the Lord to our homes and hearts? And we always remember this, people who cannot hate the devil cannot love God.